We missed the Benny thing. As I'm seeing Jollibee right now. We missed the Benny thing.
That's all right.
Yeah. It
I
wasn't
fucking hate that dude.
available.
I don't want to put more attention to him. Did you see the video?
Yeah, I saw most of it, and I'm not. Cause here's the thing. I don't want to be an asshole, but when you sent me the message, like, did you see Benny Blanco did this and this and this? I had no idea who the guy was. Like, I was aware that Selena had this boyfriend, and I was aware of his face. I didn't know that was his name. So when I looked him up, I was like, oh, okay, that was him. When that came up, like, it blew up, and there was Jollibee everywhere in my feed. I was eating Jollibee for like once a day. I fucking craved for it. What you were saying?
Oh, I missed you.
Wait,
Oh,
is
yeah, I
there
was
Jollibee
saying.
in Australia?
I think there is one, but in Sydney. Is it like a conversation? This whole thing that you sent me with the Lenka song.
Uh, I don't know how I got it in my feed, so it's probably a topic as of late. But for some reason, what intrigued me is how, everyone was like behind the Celis song for some reason. Because we talked about copyrights before with like Ed Sheeran, and he happened to win that case because it's just a simple beat that was claimed to be copyrighted. But for this one, have you heard the song, the Celis?
I have not. No.
Okay, for this one, not only was the beat copied, but the melody was copied as well. Like how she sang it, it's just faster, but it's the same song.
Can we start like the first minute of the actual song before you dive into the copied one, just so we could
Okay, so
make
you
compare.
want the original first? You want to hear the original first?
Yeah, yeah.
Well, this one is pretty well known because I forgot which movie had this song. Oh, there you go. And here's the chorus. So that was until the chorus, and that's all you're gonna
Yeah, I
get.
already feel like how it's gonna go.
Okay, I think this one works. The first few beats is gonna take you back here in the Philippines, man. Particularly in Quiapo. So here it goes. Oh, it goes twice. Oh, give it a moment.
Sa tuwing nakikita kong magkasama na tayo, naiinis ako't nasisira ang araw ko.
Like you kind of want to go, oh, right?
Di ko alam bakit ba nagkakaganto. Sadyang nasasaktan kahit di rin naman tayo. Ang puso ko'y nagdurugo at parang sumisikip ang dibdib ko. Sa tuwing
Aren't you loving this, man?
ko na magkatabi tayo.
I think this is the chorus.
Kahit di naman tayong dalawa ay lagi na lang pinagseselosan siya. Bakit ba siya at bakit di na lang ako?
Oh, then it just
Oh god.
repeats. So I understand if it's the beat being copied. I'll even forgive that one. But even the way that she sings it, right? You kind of want to replace the lyrics immediately. So that's the thing that confused me is a lot of people have been backing this up saying she didn't steal it. Like it's not the same song. It's the same song.
It's the same actual song.
Remember Andrew E did something like that? I don't want to
I think so.
I don't want to widen the range of hits here, but but I think he did before. What was that song?
What's that?
I forgot what the title was, but it was a popular song. I forgot what it was. Wait, let me see if I can look it up. This one, this one. Oh,
Ay, nako. Ayan. Kasi, ang hihilig kasi sa magagandang lalaki. Ang hilig sa magandang babae. O ano na pala nyo? Eh di wala. Kaya kung ako sa inyo, makinig na lang kayo sa sasabihin ko. Humanap ka ng pangit at ibigin mong tunay. Yan ang dapat mong gawin. Kaya makinig ka sa akin and it goes a little something like this. Kung gusto mong lumigaya ang
That
iyong
one.
buhay, humanap ka ng pangit at ibigin mong tunay. Isang pangit na talagang di mo matanggap. At huwag ang lalaki na iyong pangarap. Ngunit kung bakit ko sinabi to'y simple lang. Pagkat magagandang lalaki ay
so I'll stop it there because I think that's all we need. Because I found it. Yeah. So that one is humanap ka ng
Really?
pangit. So look for someone ugly. Was ripped off from this one that says find an ugly woman. Not just the lyrics. So I'm gonna play this one too. This is the English
Okay,
one.
okay, cool.
Oh no.
Holy shit. You know what? I didn't even know this one existed.
Me too.
Because when it became an instant classic, like,
Man, it's a long intro.
yeah, when it became an instant classic, he was getting all the credit for
There you
it.
go.
Man, find an ugly woman and make her your wife. I mean, ugly, so bad you can't look in her face. So fast you can't go down and tie her shoelace. Now the reason that I say this is simple and plain. All the pretty girls, man, they just play games with your money and time. They're not with it 'cause
So I'm not I'm not sure if he ever said, "Hey, yeah, I took it from this guy." I forgot the title, and I don't want to look it up. It's the third one, but there is one more with like the "I Will Survive" one. But I think that did have permission.
Oh,
I forgot who.
yeah,
sang
I was.
it, but yeah, you know that one.
I think.
It's also a
Are you
band.
referring to Peach Pie?
Yeah, but there is permission for that one, right? I think.
Is there?
I hope. I don't know. Plus, that kind of leans in more to parody, right? Kind of.
Yeah, that leans in more to
That was
parody.
more parody
Yeah.
than this one, translating it just simply the language, and the other one. Let's go back to what brought us here. Like Celis is not a parody, even though people are saying that it is.
Are you familiar with Order Taker by Parakin and Edgar?
I may have heard it. I may not know the title.
It's actually like two songs from a band called System of a Down. So they kind of mix them all together, take the verses instrumentals and the other song's chorus. They mix them both together and that forms this whole new type of song, which is also like one of their influences. So that kind of
Well,
does fall under paying tribute to the
yeah,
song.
that works though. Like you're not taking
Yeah,
the
so-
entire thing.
Yeah, like not taking the whole context of like this song and just claiming it for yourself and just like making your own rendition of it. It's just dumb.
What bothers me is that there are a lot of comments that are dissing the Trouble as a Friend as a lower tiered song than Celis, and they're saying I've never even heard of this song, but I'm pretty sure a lot of those people also did a trend that uses that song. Like I don't know what year it was, probably 2022 or 23. There was a song where that song was all over TikTok. There's no way you haven't heard that song.
Now, like Filipino artists or let's say talents doing their own rendition or revisions of the song.
Well, as long as it's legally all right, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with creating like a Tagalog version. That's cool too.
Like again, if it falls under the whole thing about parody and like paying homage.
Yeah, yeah, not even parody yet. Paying homage. If you like the song, you want to create something that's a little bit closer to your heart, like if something like with your native language, then cool. But bottom line, if you're gonna do that, you have to get permission because this person, let's say, either solos or has a team that worked hard on putting that song out there that you are taking quote unquote inspiration to create your art. You know, it's everywhere. It's not doesn't just happen in music, but yeah, it's mostly common in music. And it's unfortunate because like she's good, and the lyrics are good too. It's unfortunate that it's a ripoff because it could have been a great song if you didn't make it the Jeep genre. I don't know what that song is. That techno, Filipino techno. I don't know.
You know what? Like seeing this now becoming a conversation, I didn't know that people can still get away with it. Because back in the day, yes, I would agree you can get away with like making a song.
From the point go, you should know that you're not gonna be able to have that. You're not gonna be able to put that out for a long time, and no one's gonna notice. Especially with the references that we have and the capabilities that we have these days. So you should know at some point, hey, we're creating this song. Let's be honest. It sounds like this. The melody's like this. Should we put that out there? I can't believe they went, yeah, sure. We can get away with it, right? They have to have talked about it. There's no way that they thought of that on their own. That has to be inspired at least from the original. See what I'm curious about with this whole thing is the whole Filipino pride thing. I understand that, but what if, because they don't know the OG, or at least they're claiming that they don't know the OG because it's not that popular these days. But what if the ripoff was from like a Taylor Swift song? Who would they back up? Because you know, Swifties are really loyal. What if somebody ripped off a Taylor Swift song? I want to see that situation arise. Like, what's gonna happen?
I can't believe you're making that statement right now.
Come on, because come on, man.
Some people just want to see the whole world burn, man.
The only reason why they can easily do this and be blind and deaf about the whole copyright thing is because they don't care about the other artist. But what if you do care about the other artist? Where would you side?
Yeah, if it's from someone you know.
Yeah. Let's rip off Taylor Swift and see what happens.
Or the other way around. Like, what if an international artist rips off from someone like a local artist?
I see.
Like, how would you
Mars
take
just
that?
riding a Jeep in Capo is like, oh, I like this tune. Let me make a hit out of this. But yeah, I see your point. It's a lot hard. It's a lot tougher if like a big name takes from a small name. Nobody's gonna care about the small name.
Yeah. Like, for example, what if like Charlie Puth rips off from someone like Ben and Ben, someone like that?
Yeah. Well, there are smaller artists that would just go, "Oh, it's an honor," right? It's like, "Oh, he liked it so much that he made a song out of it," something like that. Yeah, it's also kind of unfair, but this is the one that we have right now.
How do you feel about the Jeep genre? You call it's actually the term is actually budots, isn't it?
It sounds the same to me. I can't believe I'm saying that. It feels like I'm an old person. Yeah, your music sounds the same. It sounds the same, and I can't believe there are people that likes it. Because I've asked you a couple of times already. Is it really the genre that we're in right now? Is it the hit?
It's not. I'm not entirely sure if it's an actual genre, but it's more like a sub-genre with people who has, again, like I've said, people who probably has really low art appreciation, kind of like that, because there's not much going on in terms of let's say creativity wise in terms of music in the Philippines. So they would probably just bop into something that sounds, I don't know, catchy.
Are you sure we're not missing out on something here? Like, what if it's actually something
A
amazing?
genre?
We just don't get it. What if we just don't
I
get
don't
it?
know. 'Cause, honestly, the first time I've encountered something like this was from actual, I don't know what I'm gonna call it, but I'm just gonna use the term beggars, people who ask for change. Going inside jeepneys, they would carry around these, I don't know, some sort of instruments made out of tin cans,
Yeah.
and they would just like make that whole song from there. It's the exact same genre. Would you like could consider it like part of the culture too, like Filipino culture, like playing this? I mean, we're still early in the phase of like listening or hearing this type of genre of music, the whole budots or jeep genre. Would you like consider that already part of the Filipino culture, or what do you
Oh
think?
God, I hope not. I mean,
Because it's been thrown around. I mean, even if you just go to different night markets, you would hear that type of song.
yeah, it's
I'm
usually
sorry,
on
sorry.
an RGB speaker, like all
Yeah,
page and lights.
it's either that or like the whole fucking mall blasting every
Yeah,
speakers from every level. Same song.
like a non-moving car or a jeep. Just,
Would it be part of the culture? I don't know. I think it would be pretty much soon.
it's
I
probably
think
just a phase. It's just a phase. We'll grow out of it.
I think with I I mean Filipinos are really creative in a certain way. I think they know how, I mean we know how talented Filipinos are. I think they could figure out a way in where they could like they could evolve this genre more into a much more like lawful way and not just like copywriting people.
Hey, it's an isolated
I
thing, but
just
yeah,
hope
yeah,
that
yeah, yeah. I
I just
get
hope
it.
that that Filipinos could be more, yeah, just like rightful about it.
Easy for you to say, Mr. Australia. How's Melbourne?
I have to protect Lenka. It's like I'm tiptoeing my ass off right here. Just to give you guys context, Lenka is from Australia.
I was gonna ask. By the way, have you seen the documentary with the whole Nickelodeon thing? I don't know if we can get it right now because it's pretty brand new. About the whole documentary with the behind the scenes from the Nickelodeon child actors, and I'm not sure, were you a Nick kid or were you a Disney kid?
I was both.
Oh, good, because you're aware of like the whole Drake and Josh, iCarly series,
Yeah.
Amanda Bynes.
Wasn't Amanda also part of
Yeah,
Nickelodeon?
yeah, yeah. Oh, apparently, I mean, there's already been allegations before about Dan Schneider and other people that are involved there, the big names. And apparently, there's this documentary that came out, and it's about the whole sexual harassment. I'm not sure if I'm allowed to say that on YouTube, but it's the whole SAs with the big names. So involved were like Drake Bell as well was there. Amanda Bynes is also involved there, and I'm not forgetting someone, but it's random names from those shows coming out.
Dude,
What?
sorry to cut you off. Could we just like go back and like repeat everything like about 20 seconds? Because I laughed when you said essays. When you said I'm not sure if you could say sexual assault, so it's essays. I laugh, and that's a horrible thing to do.
You laughed at the concept, not the whole sexual harassment thing. We peaceful people, man.
I know, but it just sounds terrible on screen. I'm sorry. So let's just go
I want
back
a
and try to
replay
do
on that
that
one.
again.
Where's my soundboard? Can I
Wait.
get a wah wah? So this is how we're gonna get taken down. Okay, I see. It's been a fun run.
God damn it.
I forgot where I
Oh
was.
God. Sorry, Nickelodeon. Go.
Wait,
Let's go
I
back.
can't be serious now. God damn it. And we're recording. Aw.
It's okay, man. We just
24
have to be
OZ rule.
professional. Rosie.
Always
Rosie.
be rolling.
Otherwise.
Okay.
Okay. Going back.
So, sexual harassment. I'm sorry. Okay.
Isn't this like also one of the reasons why Amanda, what's her last name?
Binds?
Amanda. Yeah. Then she became
BAYNS,
a
I think.
drug addict as well.
Possibly. I mean, she was the face of kid comedy back in the day, right?
She was the
Uh,
face of
yeah,
Nickelodeon.
yeah. She retired early, I think, in her 20s. That was a bad idea,
Hmm.
actually. And then she just fell off. She was like, it was a four-parter. It was a four-part episode thing, and then I think she was like half of it because yeah, she was the face of Nickelodeon, and there was these allegations that maybe Dan got her pregnant. I'm hoping that's not true. I haven't seen the whole thing. Um, but yeah, the two names that were highlighted there for the kid stars were her and Drake Bell. I'm sure you're aware who Drake Bell is. For those of you who don't know, it's he's half of Drake and Josh, and which is like our childhood. Now I can't even watch a single Nickelodeon show knowing what happened. Apparently, Brian Peck, not related to Josh
Hmm.
Peck, his co-star, uh, was kind of mentoring Drake for since he was a kid. Then from time to time he'd have him over his house and he'd make up reasons so he won't be able to go home. Like, it's too late. It's I'd rather have you here than drive you midnight, something like that. And then, so originally when Drake was starting off, his dad was the manager of his manager. Then his dad had a feeling that Brian is not going to be a good person to hang around with his child. So what Brian did was he kind of forced his dad out as his manager. That's how he got closer to Drake. And one night he just did a thing. He harassed Drake, and
Holy.
Jake didn't know what to do. So it's been years. He said he hasn't told anyone. Then he came out recently.
Wow.
It was a lot to take. I can't even watch everything because that was our
Is
childhood,
Nickelodeon still
man.
airing?
I think so. I'm not sure if there are still shows recently. I mean, it's all like Paramount, I think, took over like with the reboots.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, some stars from the iCarly reboot or the iCarly itself, it's the same cast, like Nathan Kress and who plays Freddy,
Hmm.
and Jeremy Trainer, I think, who plays Spencer. Unfollowed Nickelodeon and iCarly, I think. So they don't want to be near that.
I wonder how like Ariana Grande feels about this whole story revolving because Ariana came out from Nickelodeon, and we know Ariana Grande as being this sensational star that's really vocal about certain situations like these. I just want to know what her take is on this one.
Honestly, I don't know who to trust. That was the word. That's the tagline now. We don't know who to trust. We don't know who's
Really?
involved. We don't know who got, and I. There are people, unfortunately, who took hush money, and we don't know who it is, or at least I don't know, because I don't honestly I don't want to know anymore. Like that's why I can't watch it fully. I don't want to know more about it. I haven't realized how many feet shots were there. I never realized how
Beach
much
Shot?
there was. Yeah, there was a lot of highlighted topics on feet. I never realized how much there was, especially on Victorious.
What do you think like media productions do those type of decisions, like putting hidden innuendos for adults in a like kids TV show.
Well, and yeah, I'm cool with that because it's a good watch if you grew up and then you're gonna rewatch. Like, oh, I didn't catch that when I was a kid. And I thought some of these ones from Nickelodeon were because they want to squeeze in some humor for adults, but apparently it's just Dan had the final say. Dan Schneider was the big boss there, so he gets his jokes gets in. And it's not just the child actors. Like there were a lot of uh, sexism in his time. Like there were a lot of there was a time where like two female writers had to split salary because apparently they say that they can't afford another female to write for them. So you're going to have to split with this person. But then like a year later or something, they hired someone with no experience that's just a dude. It's like, "Oh, let's give him full salary." So that's I don't know. There's a lot going on there. You have to really watch it to just get the whole gist. And just a couple of episodes might take you back, just like take your breath away. But yeah, it's accessible now. You can just give it a download, and it's an interesting watch.
And this is just for again, this is just for Nickelodeon.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you wouldn't know what is a safe environment for your kids to watch nowadays. Because a lot of these are happening off like back of the screen, man.
Yeah,
Like backstage. Do you remember who was this guy? From Art no, is it Art Attack? No, not Art Attack.
Blue's Clues.
Steve from Blue's
There
Clues,
you
yeah.
go. That's where you're going. Go ahead.
Didn't he like became a drug addict too?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
Yeah, I know he became a drug addict, but there has to be a reason with that behavior.
I haven't seen his stuff lately, but apparently his. I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure he doesn't side with Dan, but Steve has also been popping up lately because of this documentary.
Yeah, in terms of Steve, he didn't say anything when he left Nickelodeon. He just said that it felt like it was the time for him to leave, but he did mention that he was depressed and he was struggling with severe clinical depression the whole time he was on the show. I've seen one of his videos, Steve from Blue's Clues. He was checking in on to 90s kids like on TikTok,
Yeah.
like asking how everyone is
Yes.
doing. It could
That's
be one of the reasons, too.
uh,
Like, if he knows what's going on behind the scenes, then probably it's just reasonable for him to do that. Especially now, it would hit harder for people. Like, with all these revelations going on with the whole thing with Nickelodeon, for fuck's sake.
what a fun episode. I'm having fun. Are you having fun?
I am having fun.
Yeah. How do we transition to keeping it real? I just want to transition, man. Keep it real.
Is a segment that we do. We take a look at reels and videos and we react to them. Oh, I forgot. How do we do this? How do we put the text in? God damn, I forgot about
Just-
that.
Have you ever been ghosted?
I've been zombied. Have you heard about this
Oh
zombieing?
God, what is it?
Have you ever been ghosted?
Have you ever been ghosted? There's a new term.
I've been zombied. Have you heard about this
Oh
zombieing?
God, what is it? Go on, fill me in.
It's like when they ghost you, but then they come back like a couple weeks later. So they've like come back from the dead.
But yeah,
Oh my
there you go.
God.
Have you ever been ghosted or zombied?
I think I zombies. I'm the guy who zombies. That's a new term.
I don't know. I just want to squeeze that in because I saw it earlier or yesterday.
And it's
I
from
don't know.
someone our age, man. It's like millennial. It's this lady is millennial. They attempted to rescue her.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, it's a very Darman sketchy thing or something.
I don't know what's worse, porn acting or this one.
Hey, have some respect for porn acting, man.
Oh, he's not noticing it. Huh. Make it quick. Make it quick. He's not noticing it.
What is that? Is that a... They just happen to have that, man. What is he doing? So stupid.
Dude, imagine a kidnapper with the dumbest fucking senses.
Honestly, I just knew what it was. Immediately I sent it here. I haven't seen the part of the golf ball.
That it was a bad acting skit.
I just knew it. Yeah, it was one of those.
Do you notice like there are people actually scripting pranks now?
Yeah, that's stupid.
It's just so dumb.
It's a prank. It's supposed to give off
For some
genuine
reason, it
reaction.
works.
Really?
For some reason, it works. Yeah, like it's getting a lot of views and likes.
Oh yeah, because people are pissed, right? Yeah, but going back to this thing, it's not a good idea to have like a kidnapping skit because it's a serious matter. If you're giving off this vibe, like what a kidnapping is, kids might not be as scared. You know, they won't be as vigilant.
Actually, that's
This
a
is-
great point. Yeah.
You may not want to do that. But it's fucking hilarious though, in a bad way.
Okay, this one. This is as opposed to the videos that we took a look at before, like people showing off their skills cooking.
Mhm.
And this one is just like interestingly dumb, man. Take a look.
Holy crap! Where did he throw the egg?
Now, the thing about this video is I'm not sure if he's serious or not.
Oh.
Nothing's
Hey.
happening in the walk, man.
That I don't get. Steering around the What is this?
Like, what is that for?
That's a whole 100% of nothing right there.
Because you said before, this is like showing off your craft, right?
Hey, it's modern art,
But
man. Leave it alone.
Okay. Yeah, like again, going back, maybe some people were hungry. Like gestures like these speaks to them.
But this is interesting to me for some reason. I am drawn to it, man. Like I want to see more. That's how good it is. Do I get context for this?
You know what?
You
I
even
honestly
forgot
don't
what it
remember
is.
what this is.
All right.
We're just gonna have to take a
So
look.
take my strong advice. Remember to always think twice.
Don't think twice.
Oh, she told my baby we dance till 3. And look at me, showing photo. Baby cry, his eyes were like mine. Cause we dance on the floor in a round. Billie Jean is not my lover. She's just a girl. Colleen, I am the one. But the kid is not my son.
I love him. I really do.
It was the performance that caught me. That's why I sent it. This is
Wait,
gonna be
is
the
this
outro for this
seriously?
episode.
Is this serious? I just want to know.
I think so.
But you know what? He's enjoying it, and I love it. I legitimately love it. I can see that he's very happy with what he's doing, and I want to be happy with him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
That's
But yeah,
it.
outro.
Bye.
Fuck.
Go fuck yourself. No. It's 24 OZ. What did we learn? Come on, man. We do this all the time.
Oh yeah. What did we learn? What did we learn? Copyright.
Yeah,
Isn't-
yeah, copyright is bad.
It's bad. It's a dislike.
Don't be respectful. I don't want to say don't sexually assault people. Be respectful. And
Oh,
you know,
also,
Jill-
yeah,
so-
if you have like the time, if you have the time to see the documentary series, you could
Yeah.
see it, at least
Forgot
have
what it was.
like a perspective.
Quiet on this. Is it quiet
If
on
you're-
the set or quiet on set?
Quiet on set, yeah.
Quiet on set.
I think it would give a lot of perspective to parents as well on what type of contents you want your kids to see. Just to have like a good sense at least.
But yeah, but at the end of the day, just sing your heart out. Yeah, but if you enjoyed the episode, you gotta hit that like button and follow us here. Oh, where is it? Right here? Right there. Yeah.
It's right here.
Just
yeah.
work hard on that one. Oh, sorry. Skaterboyvega worked hard on that one. I'm sorry. I called you by your legal name.
Yeah, just follow us here.
Yeah, follow us here on
That's it for
the Instagram,
today's episode.
TikTok. And
We'll
in the
see
next
you.
one. It's been a fun one. Is it a bye? Bye.
Bye.